On today's vlog, we hunt 4-year-olds. Ah! Come here! Come here! Ah! Oh, backpack down! Your backpack fell down! Oh, squirrel! Favorite morning ritual: drip, coffee, comments, reply to comments, get to know people more. It's phenomenal to me that there's some people who've been here since like vlog 1 and we're on 116 and they've been commenting the whole way through. Awesome. Interesting question here. On the vlog 115 I did on purpose. Somebody said, I love this, man. Can you share to us your morning rituals to prime yourself up to your purpose if you have any? Smiley face. Great question. I guess with lots of days though, it's not like it's super intentional. I just start moving and start creating before I feel it. Decide you're gonna have a good attitude. Like, just decide that, and that is a decision that everybody can make. That's not something that just happens or like when you're feeling it. Like, let me say this right now. You get to choose your attitude. Nobody chooses that for you, but you can choose right now to have a good attitude no matter what you're feeling. And I remember the struggle on the inside. Like, I was so mad and so angry, but literally going super deep inside and saying, I'm gonna choose to have a good attitude, and actually doing that. I think that was one of the most powerful times in my entire life. And so, get moving, keep moving, choose a great attitude, and hopefully surround yourself with some good people that you can both give to, but you can also receive from. I think that's really important for purpose. Community. I'll be honest. I try and pretend like I know what I'm doing on Snapchat, but what I think you would do on Snapchat clearly is not the way that a lot of younger people do things on Snapchat, so I'm trying to get cool with the lingo. Anyway, Snap for Rate is very common that I see, where people put it out there, and I'm assuming, because I've never done it, I'll be honest, you guys can educate me in the comments, but that somebody snaps you a picture and you rate them. One, I think it's a little bit stupid, only because of this, is that there are literally things inside of you that nobody else has, and that's what makes you a 10. And if you base that just purely off appearance, it's kind of crazy. But the secret to actually finding out your 10, your thing inside of you that nobody else can do, is becoming comfortable in you being you. Somebody much smarter than me once said that they have never met a person that they didn't like. But the caveat was they've met lots of people trying to be somebody else, and then those are the people you don't like. But when somebody is truly 100% themselves, you can't help but like them, because they're just so unique and awesome, but it's our insecurities that drive people to not like us. And so it's kind of a tough cycle, because if you feel rejected, then you try and be something different, but that's not what you need to be. You need to more just look inside and figure out, who am I truly? And not just be oh, screw you guys, I'm me, and not recognizing that lots of times we're not really us, because that's a journey and that's a process. Anyway, random thought for the day. So I'm curious to see if anybody snaps me for a rate, because I told them I'd give them a 10. Who knows? Thanks, Justin. Pleasure as always. Till next time. See ya. Bye, Kristen. Bennett Dunlop. It's interesting because my goal in life before I worked here was to never, ever, ever, ever set foot in a car dealership, because I had these perceptions about what a car dealership would be like. And then somebody approached me to come work here, and I kind of laughed, but I said I would at least take an interview. And then I met the owner, and Trevor Boquist, who owns this place, I was like, this doesn't make sense, because this is not what I thought a car dealership would be like, or a person who owned a car dealership. Anyway, I really ended up loving this place because they had fantastic culture. They want to do the right things for customers. They'll even lose money over it at times to do the right thing. They still make mistakes, like every business, but they try and make it right. So I really loved it. I worked here for 3 years. It was the hardest and the best time of my life. We built a whole marketing department. It was fantastic. And now I really, really, really love having them as a client that I still get to get here. But okay, so here's an example. I pitched them on this idea of hiring a full-time social media person to create fantastic content that did not sell to customers. all they do is create content that's great for the community and the customers, that's helpful and fun and entertaining to provide value to customers, believing that in the end that'll return on their investment. Whereas a lot of businesses online are just trying to sell. Like they're using their Facebook page to just try and like sell. And these guys here were like, yeah, that totally makes sense. Let's do it. And so they've hired a full-time person, and we're gonna go find her. And then you're gonna follow Bennett, because if you like vehicles at all, her content is amazing. And I'm kind of like her grandfather. I'll tell you about that. Aho, do you realize that like I'm kind of like your grandpa?
Why?
Well, because Amanda's like my child who worked for me, and now you work for her.
Oh, yeah.
And so that makes me like your spiritual grandfather.
That's true.
But then your dad was my boss.
Ah.
So like, wow. Mind blown. Wow. Anyway, you guys should follow Bennett. Amanda's killing it on social, especially the Facebook page. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And you're like my little young Padawan too. Oh man. How do you feel about your appearance on the vlog yesterday? Did you watch it yet?
Some of it.
Are you mad that I showed you stalling? Maybe you didn't get that far?
You know, it's reality, so.
So we have your camera as a hostage, Justin. I know you're just in that room, like right over there. But it doesn't matter, because we're gonna hide it on you, and you won't know where it's gonna be.
Whoa, I'm a little busy.
All right, on this gorgeous Friday afternoon, I want to meet with, gorgeous Friday afternoon, working on a little collab with Amanda Ruller, who was on earlier this week. Being Amanda Ruller.
Hi, guys.
Amanda is a professional football player
That's
in
right.
the Legends Football League. And Dan from Driven. Do you know Dan yet? Anyway, Dan's client, friend. They're both like fitness nuts though. Like they are so in shape, and I'm so not out of shape. I'm worried about getting voted into something that will make me look ridiculous, but that's okay. I don't take myself too seriously. Got the fanny pack full of lenses and some extra camera gear. I'm gonna hop on the boosted board. We're gonna go. I just love the way those trees look. Love this place. Oh, I see Ruler. She's Snapchatting. There she is. There she is.
Cool. Oh my gosh. Everything.
Dan.
Sorry I'm late.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
We're not gonna hug Dan, so okay?
That's fine. I'm late, so
Yeah.
can I hug them? Can I hug them?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. It's got a little bit of, you know,
Camera envy?
camera
Just
envy,
kidding.
size envy.
This is Dan's. You don't have to have like giant vlogging rigs. This is like cute. It's like really cute. In fact, how does this work? And there we go.
This is Snapchat.
When vloggers meet. No. Just let me know what you want to be on the vlog and not on the vlog. If it'll get you in trouble with your wife, we'll cut this out.
This needs to be edited.
Okay. Put the screen away so you don't get distracted by that. Okay, Q&A with Dan and Amanda. We're gonna start with Amanda in the middle. What are stupid things people say to you all the time?
Oh man, there's just so much weird stuff. People just go, people always say, you look good, you must not eat anything. You guys, I eat so much, and I eat all the time. Don't think because I look good I don't eat, so.
Hey, Sid.
Hey Sid.
Perfect. Dan, what's like the biggest myth people buy into when it comes to nutrition?
Like you, I love eating and I eat a lot of food, so I think the biggest thing is like people think that they really have to restrict calories, and I think the biggest thing is you kind of have to feed the muscle to burn that fat. Right. So
Exactly.
it's just a lack of education, I think, and understanding.
You guys are both much more fit than I am.
A little.
Let's be honest here. For a guy like me, I struggle to find the time to like exercise and be healthy. I really want to do it. I played a lot of sports in high school, but now it just feels like it's tough to get into because, like, is everything drudgery? Like, is working out always tough, or do you guys like enjoy it?
Not always. I really enjoy like the lifting portions of it, and I like sports because, you know, you're chasing a ball or you're hitting something or you're running into someone, especially if I'm a running back, people are running into me. So part of the excitement is, can I get away from this person?
Right.
So you have to make it exciting. So you have kids, right?
Yeah.
So you could chase your kids or run with your kids. That counts as exercise.
Perfect.
Or you could do, you know, bench press with your kids.
I do that. I literally do, but I thought that it was like, oh,
it counts
that's
as exercise, so you have to make it fun for you. But you know, there is the moments where you have to drudge through, you know, 10 sets of 10 back squats or something like that. That's just putting it out there. But every once in a while, you have to do those workouts that completely suck, but you feel so good after.
Think about like the
so good.
end result as well,
Yeah.
right? So you may not want to, whatever it is, do a workout. Generally speaking, you're always going to feel better after, right?
Yeah.
So the end result is worth it, and like even if you don't feel like working out, doing something is better than nothing.
For me, I feel like it's tough because I actually have no desires to have that really built, fit-looking guy image, which I think a lot of people, like, they work out because they want to look like that. It's great that people look like that, and you kind of look at them, you're like, oh man, you're jacked, that's great. But like for me, that's not like what I want to be. So I feel like that's a piece of motivation I lose because I'm not like going to Maui and being like, oh, I want to look ripped for that. Like I don't care.
I'll trade you muscles for beard power.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Because
Yeah,
I've got beard envy, right? I can't grow beards.
All right, Ruler. Have you ever skateboarded or longboarded before?
Yeah, sorta. In California. Oh, do I have to hold this? What's
That's
this?
your remote. That's how you go. Just roll it forward as slow as possible. Just roll it forward really slow.
And then how do I?
Then you just keep rolling it forward and you'll keep going faster.
Oh my god! This is so cool. Bye!
Bye! Have a nice life!
I'm feeling this.
All right, Ruler. Till next time.
Okay, bye!
See you later. Try not to get killed here. Great lunch hanging out with good people. I really, really like that. And collaborating on things. I think those guys, like, there's a lot to being healthy that makes a difference for you feeling good. And I know that like exercising and eating properly for me is a big thing that I need to work on. And I've kind of been internally gearing myself up for it. And so I like surrounding myself with people who can genuinely help me, and I can help them too. Hopefully on some of the, you know, film and business and maybe some other ways that, you know, will be good. So anyway, I think that'll be a cool collaboration. I'm going downtown to pick up some tickets for tomorrow from Tourism Regina. Tomorrow there is some art installations happening around downtown. There's a special walk, and so Megan and I are going on a date to do that. But before we go on the art walk, we are going up. Oh, you're not even going to be able to see. Okay, way up there is a patio and a restaurant. 2010 City Eatery. 2010 City Eatery? I think that's what it is. Anyway, we're going there for supper. It's going to be amazing. Look forward to some sweet time lapses. Brilliant Friday. Happy weekend, y'all. Peace. Regina. Experience Regina.